the Adventure Beer Advent Calendar. And if you didn't know what Adventure Beer was, it's a company based in Nottingham, in fact down the road from me in Sherwood, to be fair, less than a mile away. And he visits breweries around the East Midlands collecting beers and sells them, delivers them where he can, but also sells them that nationwide with an £8.99 delivery. And if you've had quite a few, it's a good thing to get on with. You know, and these are all breweries. Some of these breweries are absolute barnstorming breweries. You know, if you don't know, I mean, some of them have got a nationwide appeal, like the likes of Neon Raptor, Totally Brewed, Castle Rock. You know, these are big names. Anyway, today's day 14. Let's see what's on the cards. Good evening. Bit late tonight. Wife's dragged me out around shops. Although, to be fair, when it's certain shops like B&M and that, good evening, I like to go because I like to see if there's anything interesting. Sad to say, bugger all interesting. Good evening. Right, Adventure Beer up first. And you really do struggle getting them out of these boxes. I'm surprised the boxes hold all the weight, really, but... Oh! A Christmassy ale. And I was going to buy this as well. I'm glad I didn't now. From Beermats Brewery, based in Newark. In fact, less than a mile away from where I work. On the just off the A617 in Newark. Oh, my arm. Festive ale. A malty red ale. ABV of 4.8%. It is. I do like the Christmassy stuff. Hence the jumper. It has got writing on the back, but I can't read it. I need to get a bulb for me, his little spotlight thing. The thing is with these people, everything they brew, every beer they release, it's got mats in it, MATS. Every single one has got mats in. So when they do their names for their beers, that's why they're called the Beermats Brewery. When they do their beers, every single one's got mats in it. If you go on their websites and go on Google and tap in Beermats Brewery, you'll see that. Interesting little tidbit there. I was going to buy their box set. They've got a 12 mixed box set. You can choose your own. I think there's 9 different beers. And I think it was something like just over 20 quid. Not bad, really. With delivery, a bit more, obviously. But I am meant to go there. But, you know, when I leave work at 3 o'clock, I'm just got me blinkers on and want to get home. And try and sit behind lovely people who drive at 40 on a 50 mile an hour and then curse at them when they're going slow. As you do. And then you get the dickhead that all of a sudden comes from nowhere, he's up your arse and he's flying past you on a bend, you know, which could cause an accident. You think, why? You know. But there's always one in there. So, definitely quite like a chestnutty colour, dark red colour. Father Christmats. I like that. I like the what they're doing. It's quite fun. In fact, I was thinking of some names for beers for them. Oh, definitely nice and malty on the nose. You know, if it was warmer, this would be a true crisp. You know, sit in front of the fire beer. But although I am sat in front of the fire, thank God it's dry today and not pissing it down like yesterday. Although I've been burning all day and all I can taste is smoke. Oh, I can taste the maltiness of that though. Lovely. So I've just been around Marks and Spencer's. All their Irish cream liqueurs have all gone, not one in stock. Bar the salted caramel brownie, which I can't stand that stuff anyway. I don't know why there's such a thing for salted caramel. I've had salted caramel vodka, nasty. Salted caramel beer, not nice. And I don't know why it's such a rage for it. Butterscotch is much better flavour. Very similar to caramel and that, but much better flavour. there was a new Amundsen beer in Morton Sparks, but it wasn't up to much. It was a session IPA, £3.50 for a session IPA, and it's okay. But you know, when you've got countless session IPAs yourself, I'm getting to that stage now where I look and think, nah, I'm not bothered. Nothing new in B&M. Plenty of stock of the old Peaky Blinder. I do wonder though, if it had been at 6%, whether there'd been a lot more of it. You know, it does make you wonder. Because I think if they'd have put £2 on the bottle, kept it at 6%, I think they'd have sold more. I know I would have bought a lot more. Ooh. Yes. Yeah, there was a new McKellar one next door as well. Oh, balls. To be honest, Aldi and Lidl both do a decent version of Bailey's. They're cream liqueurs, and you know, I wonder sometimes, you know, whether they're not all done in the same bloody factory. I mean, Bailey's itself, the other day when I went to Tesco's, was £9.50 for a litre. If you've got the club card, which most people have anyway. And I mean, Grey Goose was £25 for a 70cl. That was outstanding value. That was, if you like Grey Goose. You know, I've tried them posh vodkas, and I don't rate them over the likes of bloody. You know, Absolute is for me is a good vodka, but it's like £15-20 cheaper than the likes of Ciroc, Belvedere, Grey Goose. Oh, that's a dog on the decking. I can hear a noise near the shed, and it's either the dog, a flipping squirrel, or a bird, or something else even nastier. Fucking hell, freaking me out, bastards. If I could get it, my absolute favourite spirit is Malibu Black. It's a 35% Caribbean rum, so it's a darker rum with coconut, and it's absolutely gorgeous, but you can't get it. I do like butterscotch liqueurs, but again, you struggle to get them. The King's ginger liqueur, I absolutely love. That ginger, like a ginger whiskey, but again, it's bloody expensive for what it is. I wish Still Spirits would make a ginger liqueur, because it'd be a good way of getting it. You know, and getting it cheaper. A lot cheaper. Today's spirits. I mean, Bailey's. I like Bailey's cinnamon and vanilla. But again, you can't get it. Unless you order online. And sometimes you can't even get it online these days. You know, I do wish. Yeah, it's funny when you do have a bad experience, it puts you off drinking it. I mean, for wines, I love Stone's Special Reserve ginger wine, £7.50 a bottle. But oh my god, does it tick the boxes? But it's very, very sugary. You know, you can taste as you're drinking. It's like bloody hell, it's sugar central. Yeah. I mean, standard Malibu, I'm not even fussed with these days. I like making my own Malibu, you know, getting the Icon liqueurs and making my own. Oh, Bailey's and brandy mix. Not had that before. I've done the brandy and ginger wine mixed. That was nice. Yes, jolly nice. So, gotta say, going down nicely. Oh, at least now I know which one came out, because I think this box set, they're doing one from each brewery, so I'm not going to get any brewery replicated, which is good really, because you know, you don't really 24 different beers from 24 different breweries is kind of nice. Baileys and Guinness. Oh. Yes. I could have sworn it was only 13% last year. And it's only £3.29. It's cheaper than all the other ginger wines, and it's stronger. And it's a decent drink as well. I recommend it. And I also recommend brewing your own with the, the Butler's Connoisseur ginger wine kits. If you brew your own, you buy the kit for 10 quid. You buy the sugar, I think it's only, 65 pence. But you can put a bit more sugar in if you really want to. But don't go too overboard, Half a kilo's enough, you don't want to go too much. Brew it, let it brew, let it take its time, and you'll make a ginger wine that's very similar to what Stone's Special Reserve is for a lot cheaper price. Although the port kit they did, I didn't really rate the port. It was okay, but it wasn't. You could tell it was homebrew rather than something that was decent. I mean, let's be fair. People with stills, they can make spirits that are as good as any spirit on the supermarket shelves. Them still spirits are bloody good. Yeah, I'd grab them before they go out of stock. I mean, Aldi in their magazine, they've got that Bailey's white chocolate, Ballycastle white chocolate liqueur. It's in their Christmas magazine. You can't get the fucker. It's sold out in every single Aldi's I've been in. Been in about 8 different Aldi's, looking for something else, but also keeping my eye on if they've got it. And not one's got it. And it's that time of the year where if you see something that you fancy, you've got to get it because you won't see it again. I mean, I've been looking for Advocaat, but not the warnings because it's expensive. The cheaper stuff. And can't get it. It's a funny year. This COVID year has been a funny old year. Can't get any stuff that you want. Oh, I do like that. I mean, the ABV's low. What is it, 4.8? Yeah, only 4.8, but it's a nice tasting beer. And I wonder, if Sadler's, when they brought that Christmas pudding out, if it had been at 4.5 initially, I wouldn't be moaning about it. But because it dropped from 6 to 4.5, it's like, you just pissed off so many people. Oh, in this calendar, I would say yesterday's that, where was it? Is it the Winter Bock, the barley wine one? I would say that has probably been my favourite so far from the adventure. From the low cost, I don't know. I had them couple of bad experiences, so it's kind of dulled my. And then I've had 3 that with froth that has been so bloody. I can't pick out. I've got to be honest. I can't even pick out one that was, beyond exceptional in that box set at the moment. I'm definitely next year going to think about getting a probably more expensive box set. No, it won't be the Partisan, that's for sure. Yeah. I can't understand why Sadler's have done it. I'd rather they just up the price and brought out that quality Christmas pudding stout. Because people don't mind paying a bit more. There's 6% beers in B&M. There's the Wickwar ones, the Station Porter and the 6.1. And what to pick an advent calendar? Yeah. I'm looking at, you think to yourself, should I go the Brewdog route? But do I really want 24 days of Brewdog beers? It's a lot of bloody Brewdog, isn't it? But really, I want beers that I ain't had before. So, if I can. So, maybe that Trembling Madness, their store, getting it from them and seeing what happens. Yeah, this is the problem, isn't it? As a beer reviewer and a beer fan, I don't want to be drinking shit I've had before. I want to drink stuff that I ain't had. So every day it's like a Christmas present. Hence buying 2 of them. So I've got double Christmas presents. I mean, this started off excellent with Buttermuch. Buttermuch was excellent, but it's one I've had before. So for a beer I hadn't had before, that was an outstanding beer. This is a nice beer, though, got to say. I wish Witchwood had make an advent calendar, but with their full range in, even the bloody pumpkin, Dunkelfester, and all the random ones that they do. I reckon they could make a fantastic, or even if it was classed as Marston's, but use a lot of the more specialist ones, the Christmassy ones as well. I think they could make a brilliant advent calendar and cheap as well. I mean, I think they could do it for. And you go to Marston's Brewery shop. Oh God, so jealous. And I'm here on a fat 4.8. I'm waiting for a couple of money earners off the internet, and I might treat myself to 4 Imperial Stouts. Bad Cat. Bad Cat is nice. So I'll end this first review and then I'll start the next review. I don't mind doing 2 reviews a night. I've been on my own all day, so. Oh, you know, in the city centre, obviously nowadays, obviously all cities are very multicultural. There's a shop in the city centre that I pass, and it's like a Polish shop or whatever, and I've been told they've got loads of beers that you would never see, and I just need to drive up one day with some cash, go in and just pick a load out, that I haven't had before. Yeah. Well, that, and it's always nice when it's a nice beer, isn't it? The last thing I want's another bloody sour. From Beermats Brewing, who are only down a mile away from me from Kelham in Newark. Strange, isn't it? How close people are at times. And yeah, that was a nice beer. A nice, malty, fruity beer. More malty than anything, but good tasting. I enjoyed it for that. 4.8%. For me, about a 4.1 out of 5. Yeah, proper Christmassy beer. And it would be much better, as most of these Christmassy beers are, at room temperature rather than shed temperature. But hey, I can't cheat, and I won't cheat. That's the whole point of bringing them down the shed and reviewing them from the shed. It is what it is. And, for some beers, it's much better room temperature. For some beers, it's better chilled. And some people won't drink them chilled. Sorry, room temperature. So, I did say 4.1, didn't I? Yeah, I'm sure I did. Right, that's it for this review. Thank you for watching. Thank you for commenting. And see you in about 5 minutes. And we'll see what low cost comes out with. It's going to be interesting, hopefully. Cheers. Turn the fucking thing on.